Okay, so another week and more progress going on. Got one of the half walls built. We're hoping to build the entire bedroom area today, the frame for it. This is a 12-foot section. The back bedroom's only 10 foot, so that last stud will be in the porch area. I use porch as a relative term, but we got 3 of these salvaged aluminum windows that came out of a school or something like that. My brother-in-law did some salvage work years ago, and they had 3 of these windows that were sliders that actually go sideways. It's not that direction. So right over here, we're going to start working on the other wall now, on the other side, and then we'll fill in the end wall here and the wall that divides the bedroom from the living area. And there'll be a small cutout. The goal is to have on the right side over here like a full-size bed, and on the left side have 2 bunk beds, and then on the end of the bunk beds we'll have a closet that opens up into the porch area. I'm not sure what we're going to use for the closet for yet. I'm thinking about tossing a sawdust toilet in there. I know my wife hates getting up in the middle of the night to use the outdoor bathroom, and I know a lot of wives are the same way. So I figure if I do that, we'll get less complaints for lack of plumbing. Not that they should be complaining at all, they're staying here for free. But yeah, it's a good morning so far. I'm spending the night, so we should be able to get this all framed out and maybe get a start on the front. We gotta see what size we got. We're using storm windows in the front only. They said it's supposed to be a porch, so we gotta lay those out and see how big our windows need to be. But yeah, not a bad start. So we got 3 of the walls up. We're getting ready to do the wall. It's gonna go right over here and block off the back bedroom. And before I went any further, we had a bunch of 2x4s cut, and I've had a couple people ask me about Amish lumber and how is it. And for the most part, it's pretty good. But not sure if you can see this last 2x4. These are all 2x4s. We had laid out the wall, and that one didn't quite fit. So there's the drawback to Amish lumber, is that 2x4 is more of an approximation than exact. Now they are 2 inches usually by 4 inches, or that about, so you don't get a 3.5 by 1 3/4. A kiln drying stud, but you may get the occasional board that just doesn't fit. And then what do you do with a 2x4 like that? Because you can't really, unless you have something that's a one-off piece that doesn't need to mat with anything else, you can't really use it for much. So it'll hang around, and we'll probably use it for little scabs or something, but not much else you can use it for. But yeah, like I said, we got the 3 windows framed out in the back. You can see straight through over there, and the same size window on the end. Had to clamp up one of the 2x4s, had a bit of a bow, so on the once we framed everything up, made a vise basically and clamped it back to square. Everything else seems to actually be pretty good. So we're just getting ready to figure out the this next wall and how we're going to lay everything out. I think we're going to have a 36-inch door into the bedroom and a 30-inch door into the closet area. So now we got to lay that out and figure out how it all works. We don't have any plans. We don't usually work from plans, so kind of figure it out as we're going along. But yeah, once I get it all finished up, I'll do one last recording for the day. Okay, so we have a room, or some semblance of a room. we got the front wall put in place. This will be the wall in between the bedroom and the porch. The door on the right is into the small closet. The door on the left, which is 36 inches wide, goes back into the bedroom. We didn't put headers on because we're going to make our own doors, and we haven't really decided on how big we're going to make the doors yet, how tall. We can probably get by with just putting a 2x6 at the top, 2 of them, and nailing the crap out of that. Should do. And I gotta get a couple tasks done because next week I'm having people out. So we're gonna cut off now and do a couple chores, and then tomorrow we'll get back into framing the porch area up here. See how much we can get done. I have to leave a little afternoon. We're gonna go up on the top of each window and put some blocks in the top for the cripple wall there. So 4 blocks on each one, but we can do that afterwards. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the weather, I always do a weather report. It is high 70s, maybe 80 today. We're calling for 81 in the city. It's usually a little bit cooler down here. Not too bad. The humidity is low, which makes it 100 times better to work in. 80 with low humidity is easy. 80 with high humidity is awful. It seems like the humidity is pretty low today. But I'm happy. Wall framing is awesome because it doesn't take a lot. You know, we worked 7 hours, and you get a lot of bang for your buck at the end of the day. It looks like it starts to look like a building. Yeah, it's not as hard as doing the roof framing, which is always a pain in the neck. It takes a long time between you start out getting all the angles right. I know people who are work in construction have no problem doing that whatsoever, but that's not me. We build most of this stuff by trial and error, and more on the error than the trial side sometimes. But yeah, I'm happy. It's a good day. So you got the 3 windows in the back, and there's going to be 9 windows in the front. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. 3 on each side and 3 on the front. The door is going to be right over here. And there'll be 3 windows to the left, and then 2 windows in the front on each side, and then 1 window at about the halfway point. And on the ceiling, we're thinking about getting, when we do the tin, getting the big clear tin, or clear plastic that'll fit in with the tin. We're thinking about putting a couple of those in. Oh, okay, time to go empty poop buckets. So I'll come back tomorrow when we get more progress. So we got most of the front room done. We got one last wall to build, and it seems like I get out of here soon. We're gonna have to wait till a week or 2 for us to get back to it. But I got the 2 other walls up. We have plates tying the divider wall into the outside wall, and then a plate connecting the front half of the frame to the back half of the frame up top. All the shoring is in there for now, so it should be okay. We would have got more done, but we spent half an hour trying to find my stupid dog this morning, who decided to go on a walkabout. And took a half an hour to find the stupid little. But yeah, for this week, this is it. Not too bad. We had to scrounge. That's another thing we had to do, is scrounge 2x4s. We were running short, so the top plate 2x4s are some that were sitting under my place. And I got a pickup truck load over here to unload. Or from different projects we've had, so I got like enough to do the end wall. Probably the top plate. Maybe. Once we get all the shoring, yeah. But that's the basic design here. We went with 2 windows on each side after we saw the windows and how big they were. So we have some spares. And if and when we do a wood stove, that'll be over here. I said stairs over here, 2 windows right in the middle. Probably a small countertop. You got a place to put a cook stove, like a Coleman or something like that over there. On the right side is the door to a closet, which we're going to frame up, and the door to the back bedroom. But yeah, after we get the rest of the frame done, we'll probably, I'm not sure if we'll do the siding first or the roof. We'll figure it out as we come along. We got enough 2x6s to do the roof. We need to pick up some 2x8s to cover up that the back room. So we're gonna have a little small loft area above that, maybe for sleeping, maybe for storage, who knows. We'll just have a ladder going up to it. But yeah, weather today is warmer. Still not too humid though. As long as you're not doing anything, it's actually not that bad. Supposed to be 85 today. And absolutely sunny and gorgeous out. If we were out in the sun, it would be unbearably hot probably. But out here in the shade, it's not so shabby. Next week, like I said, we have people coming up, so I don't know how much I'll get done. Maybe I'll get the one wall put up. If we stay the night and stay until Sunday, I should be able to do that. But it might be 2 weeks before I get a cabin update or anything like that. So, until then, thanks for watching.